Recycle, scrap, resell, reuse. What's up, guys? I just wanted to come on here and give an update. Um, I've done some figuring with the repairs it would take to do with the car, and I'm looking at either pulling and swapping transmissions for a new one at a salvage yard, or I'm looking at doing a overhaul for the one that's already here. Well, come to find out, the guy I'd have do the work would charge me $350 for either job. It was up to me to decide which one I was going to do, which one would be cheapest, and well, come to find out, they're going to cost roughly about the same amount of price. It's going to cost me over about $500 with the labor, buying parts, and everything else. Well, I ended up buying the car for $350. Just the labor is $350, and it cancels it out. So I thought about it, I slept on it, and I came to a decision. With all the scrapping that I've done, the money I've earned, stuff that I've gathered for resale or reuse, I've roughly estimated it to where between that and selling the car for roughly around scrap prices, that I would damn near break even. So I called around, I got the scrap prices, I got a few old pay slips from scrapping, and I've took out my weight of the car minus how much I personally weigh, and the car would be roughly, I think it was about just under 4,000 pounds. So scrap wise, that would have been about 260. Well, the thing is, with the transmission going out, I started up, I put it in drive. As long as I'm slowly accelerating, it would go forward. But the second I take my foot off the gas, it completely dies. I have to stop in the middle of the road, shut it off, wait a few minutes, and try it again, and hopefully I went somewhere. Well, we no longer have the car. I couldn't find anybody to give me a tow. I just wanted to get it done and over with. So I called a salvage yard that buys automobiles that have either a bad engine, bad transmission, and they scrap it out for parts. Well, it's a pull your own part place called Cherry Pick. Well, I called them up and I told them I got a 2004 Buick Rendezvous with 242,000 miles, and the engine's good, but the transmission is shot. I asked them what would be the price that you guys would give me for the car. They told me if you bring it in to us, it'd be a price range anywhere between 200 and 250, or 225 to 250, somewhere in there. But if they had to come get it and tow it to the yard, it would have been about 175 to 200. Well, I tried like crazy to get hold of a buddy of mine to give me a tow in, or pull me into the place. That way I could basically deliver the vehicle, and I'd give him a couple bucks for gas and everything. But I ended up having him come get it, and ended up bringing me a check for $175, and the idiots didn't even spell my name right. But I sold the car for $175. I roughly figured it with all the scrapping that I've done about $200 to $250 in scrap. That's with everything combining through the 4.5-5 months that I owned the car. I'm probably taking a loss with having to get it legal, not only once but twice. My plates expired on my birthday, which was the 31st of December, so I had to basically get new plates and tags on the 1st. Well, the car recently just died on us, and we're just halfway through January, so basically I got it for nothing. But plates and the tags are good for a whole year. Plan on getting another car come income tax once the damn government shutdown is over with and everybody can file taxes. So plan on getting another vehicle. I'm just gonna have the plates transferred over to that one. Tags are good, so all I got to do is pay a transfer title fee or for the plates and registration and everything, and I just put my plate back on the car. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. I will not be able to go out doing dumpster diving, scrapping, or even hitting up GameStop again because I have no vehicle. I have no way there, and it's too far to walk. Especially with my health conditions, that'd be one heck of an exercise because GameStop's about 4 miles away, and we're about to get hammered with snow. So I just want to give you guys an update. I will let you guys know what's going on. This will probably be a time where I'll be putting up some of my wrestling promos and probably be doing a little series of that. I'll probably be doing some reviews on some things that I enjoy, some new things that I am going to be trying. Just to give you guys a tip, I just did a review yesterday that I'm probably going to post here soon, in the next day or so. Excuse me, of a type and brand of chips that just came out that I've been wanting to try, and I'll have to say they're pretty dang good, and I can't wait to try them another way other than just plain straight out of the bag with, you know, just a sandwich or whatever the hell I'll have with it. But yeah, I still got them sitting right here with me. I was gonna finish them earlier with my lunch, but that didn't happen. I wasn't looking forward to it. But that review will be coming in a day or so. I'll probably do a video of what stuff I have for resale. If anybody watches my channel and would be interested, I'll make you one heck of an offer on anything that I have. My only problem would be is I don't know what anything would cost to ship, so I would have to find that out, and we would have to work out shipping arrangements or covering cost to ship. I won't ask anything to make any profit from the shipping. Basically, I'll find out what it's going to cost to ship it, then I'll add that to the price that we negotiate for the item. Everything's close to market value, little bit lower just so I can get rid of it. But if you buy, you know, quite a bit of stuff, you know, I'll make you one heck of a deal. You know, but you know, as long as negotiating can be done and both parties are happy about the deal, you're getting a good deal, I'm getting a good deal, you're happy, I'm happy, then no more need to be done about it. I still have PlayStation and Xbox games. I just sold all the Wii games that I had today, a total of 4 of them for $10. I think the guy got one heck of a deal. It was Looney Tunes, Star Wars, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, and I think Just Dance for the Wii for $10. I got hats, I got a shirt, I got a surgical kit. It's kind of like a training kit. It's got everything you would need: gloves, gauze, band-aids, scalpels, tongue depressors, you name it, all in the package. All of it's sterile. I have some college textbooks for computers on fundamental something. I don't remember off the top of my head. But computer textbooks, they go for a nice little penny on Amazon. I'm asking half price for what they are. You know, college textbooks. College is expensive, and if I can help somebody out on getting some cheap college books and save them some money, and me make a little bit of money, then hey, I see both parties being pretty happy about that. You know, they're saving $1, I'm making $1, so win-win there. I do have a guy interested on a shirt I have and the hats, but he's asked me if he could wait until the 1st. Guy did tell me he is on Social Security, which I completely understand. But I'm supposed to be collecting it, but they've denied me twice now, and I've gotten tired of sitting around and not being able to make any money, so I've started doing what I can. But I'll end up doing a video over that showing everything that I have. It's not really popular stuff, but it's stuff that I found and it works, and there is a cash value. I gotta find a buyer. So some things I'm probably just gonna end up throwing out because I ain't gonna be able to find anybody to get it. I do have one item I'm gonna give them to my dad next time I see him, because he lives in another state. But yeah, I'd say speaking of my dad, he recently had a health crisis, ended up having to go to the hospital. He is doing better now. He ended up having surgery, and I'll go into more about that in another video, but he's doing okay, and far as I know, he should be going home today, which is awesome. Sorry. Throat's a little dry. It's kind of dry in the house. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on. But like I said, he's doing better. He should be coming home today or first thing in the morning, as long as everything's stable and he seems to be doing okay. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I say real quick, I'll go over some of the promos I'll be putting up. I'll probably be putting up a couple of them that I'll be doing pretty recently. I am the European champion in one group, and the Royal Rumble is coming up, and I am being told, basically to be told, that I'm defending the championship because it is a big pay-per-view for the group. It's not really WWE based, but they do their events based on their events, because the way they do things is the way you participate in the match is Royal Rumble matches happen. They announce the matches in a chat room for the ones that are not being able to watch, and so they announce what match is going on, and they give you about 3 to 5 minutes to decide who's going to win the match. Well, at the end of the night, all the scores are tallied up on every match you got. Each match is 1 point unless specified by the group's administration. They go by the board of directors, obviously. But with the person with the highest score for the group match wins. Well, I'm champion. The guy I'm facing, which is a good buddy of mine, and he is somebody that I've faced many, many times in this promotion, and I have failed every single time that me and him has had a match. I have never beat him, and the tally is like 6 or 7 to 0, and they've been straight losses, to where basically I ended up losing one match. We ended up having a couple matches throughout a few weeks after, and it was loss. He had a little break, ended up coming back. We ended up having I think a couple more matches, and I ended up losing, and they were like literally back-to-back weeks. 1 week lost, next week I lost, third week I lost, and it's like, what do I gotta do to beat this dude? So I have my workout cut out for me. I'm also our general manager of the group that it is, because they have 2 shows, Monday and Tuesday, and our general manager asked specifically champions, would there be anyone willing to defend their title just before the pay-per-view to hype up suspense for that brand, because they are doing a brand split war, and it's about even right now, and the Red Brand general manager wants the win for this because it is the first, and the Red Brand has had a hard fought through this thing, and has come back from a pretty decent point deprivation from what I've heard. And so basically the story of it is I ended up winning the European Championship back in December. Well, the previous champion was supposed to send that belt to me. Here it is almost a month later, and he hasn't even sent it out in the mail. So I will not have it for the pay-per-view, which really sucks and really pisses me off, because it was one thing that brought me to this group. If you compete or in a championship match and you won the championship, well, the previous champion sends you the belt and you actually get to hold the championship, sort of kind of like a trophy. Well, you lose it, you pass it on to the next person, so on and so forth. So basically, you know, you're a champion between beginning founders and supporters of the group when they first started, came together and got championships for the group. Well, I don't even get to hold mine, and I'm more than likely probably going to lose it. So I told the former champion to hold on to it until after the Royal Rumble. That way he knows who it's going to. If I happen to retain, I'm going to tell him I'm going to give you 7 days to send that out, and if you cannot get it sent out, I am sending you the money, and I am sending you the money to send it out, and you have 24 hours to mail it out. And if it's not to me in 48 hours, I will make it public, and I will make a big deal out of it, because I find it ridiculous that I should have to wait this long. You know, the company wants to be known for bringing people in and everything, but if I'm just going to be turned around and being screwed, I am going to make the person know from the board of directors, like, hey, he's not even sent me the belt, and he's basically holding it hostage. So until I have it, I will not defend it. You can strip it from me, go ahead, I don't care. It's the fact that I've won it. It's a championship that I'm proud that I won. Granted, you know, it's a toy little belt, but it's, you know, it's something that I actually earned, because this group is very difficult to win at times. And for me to come in and win my first championship, and I've only been here for a couple months, so I've earned it, and it bums me that I don't get to hold it, because it's a championship I've never won in my whole EFED career. But enough about that. I say this video is going along pretty long, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on what I'm going to be doing. So stay tuned. I will show you my portion of the EFED videos, and I will do my very best to show you the promos of my opponents, and try to maybe give you a little backstory on how about this group goes about. It may be in screenshots or recorded with another camera. I'll probably bring them up on my computer, and I'll probably record it on a video from my phone, so I can show you guys, and I'll probably explain it as we go about. Maybe same thing with the promos from my opponents, so it'd probably be a little easier doing it that way. Just the only thing I'm not 100% sure about is if you'll be able to hear it or not, because my computer's volume speaker is inside the computer for some reason, which I don't know why, but it's not very loud. I got the computer system all the way up, and it's just loud enough where I can just hear it sitting at my computer. But alright guys, stay tuned for that, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. So I will be posting videos as soon as I possibly can, but I'll have a couple videos ready to go up here in the next day or so. So stay tuned and take it easy, guys. Peace.